I want to sleep in whatever mobile vehicle we have. Question: can I fit in the bag of holding?
Yes, but there's not enough air.
There's zombies in there. I wouldn't.
It's my zombies.
Okay, hello Internet. We are now recording for the next episode of Enter the Dungeon. I believe this is 102. Who wants to give the recap of what happened last time? Andreas.
I wasn't here,
Andreas,
so I will refrain.
So what happened? So what happened was.
What had happened was.
After the competition, I decided to go to the king to sort of talk about my collection, as well as possibly setting up the cemetery for Minolt Town. And, well, Minolt Town, is it? I forgot. Yes. No. Yes, I'm right. Okay, cool. Yes. So, I decided to also... It's not a bad idea if I dedicate their cemetery to a god. I know this one particular god. His name is
I'm pretty sure the cemetery was already there. You were.
Well, it was there. It was pretty small, but I'm making it into a catacombs. Either way, I'm dedicating their cemetery to the god of Kith, the god Kith. So, yeah, they're gonna have a wonderful god to have, and as well as, let's see, Gordon and Geralt decided to shop, and well, they didn't necessarily shop; they more like robbed instead of shopped. And I don't even know what you guys got out of that. What did you guys get?
Yes, and the shopkeeper,
So
Geralt, gave the shopkeeper his staff, and the shopkeeper used wild magic and gave himself a third eye, and also summoned a Modron, which kind of stopped us for a little bit because we only had 5 minutes in our existence. But
I don't think Andreas heard that because he didn't react.
he didn't react.
No, I'm
Because I'm pretty sure that if Andreas had heard that, he would have reacted.
I heard it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
they
just not
summoned the
entirely sure that I
Modron.
understood all of the words in that order.
They summoned a Modron.
You know.
the shopkeeper was using wild magic.
Okay, I was hoping I had misheard. Cool.
And then what we got out of it was we stole all of his saffron, and we also stole his
A necklace?
yeah, I think. Yes, because
And
he had the
then-
ring on his hand.
Yeah, and then I also took everything that was in the I took everything in the register. So I did rob them.
Yes. So, yeah, guess that's everything. And I'm guessing Earthmover was just like, all right, I just need 5 minutes away from your hooligan-ness. Don't do anything. And now he's back.
I need a breather. I'll be right back. You did what?
Oh yes, I did.
Don't worry, bro.
religion.
So where are y'all when I'm wandering back?
We're at the cemetery.
Okay.
I believe we're at the cemetery, but we're about to start walking back towards the chief.
I believe that I am on Geralt's shoulders. G-Money's shoulders.
Alright. I'm just going to say, I guess I was wandering around town looking for y'all when I was ready to deal with you again. And say I'll come back into contact with y'all at the cemetery.
Okay.
You see me bringing out barrels from an empty shack. And talking to Geralt about discussing on possibly finding someone to build a temple.
You suddenly see Earthmover.
Oh, hi, Earthmover. Hey. I look around kind of, not super frantically, but a little, excited, or, well, not excited is not the right word, but, you know, a little hesitant.
Surprised.
Agitated?
Agitated, there we go.
Are they
Anxious.
angry to see that?
Anxious, yes.
Whose barrels are those?
These are from the shacks. It's part of the cemetery. I'm cleaning it out.
That just isn't an answer to my question.
Whose barrel? It's part of the. I mean, well, I guess they're mine now.
It's
That's
part of the
Not
property of the Church of Geralt.
that's
No, it's actually part of the Church of Chist. Yes.
okay. And what is your association to that church that you're just wantonly taking their barrels of unknown substance? Or is it known substance?
I think some are empty. Some.
Yeah, they're all empty pretty
but
much.
either way. Yeah, they're all empty. I'm just cleaning it out and trying to see what should I do with this building.
Who gave you reign over some random god's church? What?
The god of this church. Don't worry about it.
The mayor gave us reign over this land.
Yes, that is also true.
Okay. If this turns out to be illegal, it's not on me.
It's 100% legal. He gave us as champions of the town.
I'm making an insight check.
Oh boy.
Oh, you guys are gonna get away with this.
Yay.
Well, here's the thing, though. They're not lying to Earthmover. They lied to the town, but they're now being honest that the town gave them permission.
How we learned to the town, though?
Well, Thitch is lying to the town.
No, I'm
By
not.
saying that there is a god.
Oh,
True. I did say I was a god. That part is a complete lie.
Yeah.
Well, unless you believe yourself to be. Remember, you were able to talk to the voice last time, and they did pretty much tell you, yeah, this is a good plan. Keep building up your divinity.
True.
Well, and as for me, I not exactly a god, but we'll talk about that later. Anyways, we should probably get back to the chief so that we can get our money.
Wait, what are we getting money for?
Because we pay them a lot of gold to set up the town. Now we're gonna get some of that.
Dividends, yeah. All right.
We're gonna get. So as we were walking there, I start to explain to Earthmover. So apparently, each time, roughly, what was it? A month in each. For every month, we get 50 gold each.
Okay.
He said 50 gold total.
What are you talking about? I thought it was casual, like, since we kind of partially own the town, the furthermore the town grows.
No, 50 gold per month total, not 50 gold per player total.
Oh, okay. So 50 gold split among the party. Or, well, 50 gold split among the champions. I look at
invested how much money?
You guys invested a total of 200 gold.
Okay.
It's a pretty good deal when you think about it.
Yes, except for the fact that we've been only in how many weeks in game time?
It's been about, what, 10 weeks in game?
Mini fridge. Can you give me another one?
No more than that, but...
But yeah, so but as for the first time payment, like since it's been how long? What, 2-3 months? Should it be like 150 gold this time?
Well, you guys can discuss that with him in character.
All right, yeah. So we keep walking. How long does it take for us to get there?
Probably just a few minutes to walk across town, but yeah, the guy he waves over. Oh yes, Earthmover. Good to see you guys were able to meet back up. So, did you get the thing taken care of then, Thitch?
Yeah, we just need to hire somebody to build the temple.
Well, I mean, Earthmover, you're pretty good at building things, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Um,
all right.
Alrighty.
we can discuss that later. But I certainly don't think I could build it myself, even if I do. Take
Plus,
a
I
while.
would possibly need to hire somebody to, or you would need to hire somebody to run the cemetery / catacombs.
Oh yes, you guys could get like an eccentric caretaker. Hello, welcome to the Minolt graveyard.
And
As long
I
as
guess I
it's
would have
not
to
that
also
he's a
strike a deal
jeweler.
with him. But yes. All right, makes sense. As for payment,
Yes.
what's the calculated total that you owe us so far?
Well, we agreed that we would begin paying out 50 gold per month to this party from henceforth.
Yes. But since it's been what 2-3 months since it happened, should we at least get something from that month, that past time already?
I'll tell you what, how about this? How about we let you have access to, the plot of land right next to the cemetery that you can build your little temple at.
But it's your temple as well.
Well, did your god say that you could partake in any of his offerings, since you're his representative?
I look off to the side and like as if I'm like kind of praying but kind of not. And then I focus back in. Possibly, but he might want. I think he wants to invest that into the town so that it can keep growing. But at the same time, it's so likely to help his follower, me, so far, to continue to spread the name of Chith.
Okay. Well, how about instead, I'll increase the payment to 400 silver per month. Is that better?
Isn't that just 30 gold?
That's 40 gold.
40
Less,
gold?
yeah.
Oh, did you know that?
And you oh, okay, look, I'm not dumb. I know exactly my translations. I look at it, say, in my own math, that makes sense, but you said increase to 40 gold. And 50 to 40 is the decrease, sir.
Aha, you like my little joke?
It is a very miscalculated joke, and I like it.
Very good.
Either way, so if we're gonna stick with 50 gold, then I might as well keep the gold to invest it how I see fit. Then
So you want us to leave the gold here and just keep reinvesting in the town?
Well, as per my god's orders, it is.
I have a really fun idea, but I don't know how to tell it to you guys without it basically being metagaming. So I'll let you know if I think of it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, keep going.
My god asks, or his request was to invest it. Let me invest how I see fit, for I am his one and only prophet as of so far. And he trusts me enough since to invest in as I saw fit. So in that case, it would be the 50 gold you owe us, and possibly for you, a possible gain of the gold that comes from the cemetery.
Very well. So it's a deal then. We will set aside 50 gold per month to pay to the Stone Mover party.
Monthly 50 gold from you guys to us, yes.
Okay, very good then. Consider it done.
Wait, let me check with the as because I am not exactly the leader of the Stone Mover party. I look at
You're right, I am.
because I
No,
look at Earthmover.
that says return on interest for our initial investment into the startup of the town. It seems fair.
Yeah, especially considering this is a in perpetuity payout.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a term for this, but I can't remember it. Yep. Like an offering, particularly to a tribute. This is a tribute.
Yes. Yeah. Man,
Yes.
how bad would it suck for them if one of us turned out to be immortal?
I mean, when you're talking about the economy of an entire town, what's 50 gold per month if it has a dragon?
If it has
Yeah.
a dragon.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, well, what if the town falls into ruin and they still owe you $50 a month? But yeah,
That's debt for you.
In that case, that's where possible investments come in as well.
Yep.
But
by
we'd
the
have
way,
an interest in the part in that as well.
By the way, Earthmover, did Thitch tell you the interesting news of who's coming to visit tomorrow?
no,
It's the Grand Chancellor of Galais.
huh?
Yes. Does Earthmover know what that means?
No.
Is he gonna ask either? Because Thitch didn't know and didn't want to look dumb, so he didn't ask.
I'm thinking about whether he would or not.
We've probably met him once too.
Nope.
No.
No?
Wait, do you,
We
as
would
Andreas,
have
know
some
what I'm
connection?
referring to?
Did
Or
we
can
get
you
a
at least-
letter? Was our reward when we were named Heroes of Galais? Was that signed by him or her?
Nope, that was done by the High Sheriff.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we have any connection.
No, we have literally no connection to this person. I think Earthmover would ask. Yeah, I think he's not afraid of not knowing things, especially considering it's clearly related to the politics of this place that he's not from.
Oh, well, he's sort of like a high chieftain for the entire country.
Okay.
Okay.
The commander-in-chieftain.
Yeah, I mean, he used the term chieftain because he assumes that that's a terminology that Earthmover would be familiar with.
Yeah. He's the president, or parliament head, or whatever relevant political terminology applies to this situation. Alright. Is that to celebrate the town, or what's it?
Well, yes. Sort of here to celebrate the town, and he might also want a chance to meet these so-called great heroes of Galais, the Stone Movers, and the new, I guess, fourth Stone Mover. And he points at Gordon.
All right, well, that seems reasonable enough.
And let's see now. You got that. So, oh right, Earthmover hasn't met up with the dragon yet.
Yeah, no, I need to do that.
Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
The giant man returns.
Trying to remember if the dragon spoke to us in common or draconic.
Both.
It was draconic. And...
He also knows common. He spoke to Thitch that way.
Yeah, he knows common, but you guys started talking in draconic, and I didn't know what it was happening.
Yeah. It's always fun to exclude Thitch.
How have you been?
Oh yes, things have been quite exciting these past 2 months. And oh, by the way, that acid spewing dragon that you sent this way, why'd you do that?
Oh my gosh.
It beat dying.
Yeah, well,
And I entrusted that you would be able to handle the situation better than us. You are much more powerful than us.
well, suffice it to say, there's now if you're interested in this sort of thing, there's sort of a remains of a giant in the woods east of here.
What?
Yes, the two of us had to quarrel. He tried to attack the city, but I intercepted him.
And a giant died in the...
Sorry, dragon. There's remains of a dragon in the woods.
That makes much more sense.
Yeah, his true form was a dragon. It was a giant. He reverted back to him when he died.
He used polymorph and turned into a giant, which is weird, because it's way less strong.
Depends on the giant.
Okay.
That piqued Geralt's interest.
But yeah, so that was quite the situation.
Sorry to put you through that.
Yeah.
But, as I said, I think you probably had a much better handle on that than we would have. Other than that, how things been going here?
Yeah, other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play?
Oh. Does the
I
dragon
think we should.
seem angry in any capacity at this?
He seems more just annoyed than anything else.
Yeah, okay. I imagined it was more of an inconvenience than an actual proper hassle for him.
Yeah, well, it was first true fight I've had in a long time, so it was definitely interesting.
Mr. Dragon. So it's just east of here in the forest.
Oh, yes. Did you want to go check it out?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
Seems kind of interesting. Wait, if Geralt were to eat dragon meat, that basically be cannibalism, right? Kind of, right?
That's like saying, no, I'd say that's like saying,
that's like humans eating monkey.
yeah,
Some humans eat monkeys.
exactly.
Hmm.
I don't think that's
Is
strictly cannibalism.
Is there any benefit into harvesting this dragon?
Oh yes,
there-
certainly. I mean, there are many great alchemical and forging uses for dragons. I just don't particularly have them. As you can imagine, I'm not brewing very many potions or building many weapons.
Can dragons turn into people?
Some can.
Do any spend significant amounts of time as people and learn craft?
Oh, yes, I suppose certain ones would, if they wish to.
Huh.
I didn't realize I was muted for the past 30 minutes. I've been saying things. I'm like, why is everybody ignoring me?
Yes. Although there is
Okay.
an ancient story that the first dragonborns came about by dragons taking the form of men and taking human wives.
Oh
yeah,
that's hot.
Really? Wait, so then they wouldn't be like our genetic cousins, they'd be our literal like predecessors.
Yeah, they're your
So,
father. Yeah, uncle. That's your father.
There definitely is cannibalism, I think.
Well, I mean, so like,
He's already dead.
That's like finding
Well,
a
it's like-
human
like-
dead in the street and eating it's like
If,
better
if,
because
like-
it's not.
Yes,
I got it.
I would argue that
it's like if okay,
I would argue-
would it be like the equivalent of like a liger eating like a lion or a tiger? You know what I mean?
Well, then again, I mean, we also might be
Like that.
justifying here Gerald eating a person, like a normal human person.
Well,
Yeah.
Yo,
I guess.
Yeah, that's a weird thought, right? A human eating a goblin isn't cannibalism.
You're humanoid.
Intelligent creatures probably
But
just shouldn't eat intelligent creatures. Let's keep it there.
Yes, yeah, indeed. Yeah.
We'll kill and eat everything we fight. No, I live by
Oh, really?
that. No. I'm lying through my teeth.
Well, you are a chef, so.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could figure out a way how to do it.
Alright.
Yeah.
I have one particular thing in mind that I want to do with the dragon corpse, so I'm relatively eager to head in that direction.
I would like to steal teeth and put it on a necklace.
Well, hold that thought. How big is the dragon's head?
Oh yeah, I get a point there.
I believe it was still a young dragon.
It's just
so.
like ginormous. So it's like size
Put
classification.
it on as a helmet.
Dude, that's sick.
So nice. You guys are gonna go hunt the dragon remains.
Yeah.
Although I should warn you, that area I suppose is now technically the graveyard of a dragon, and strange sightings have been known to crop up in those areas.
Strange what?
Strange sightings.
Sightings.
Yes, it's considered. Yes, the final resting place of a dragon is considered to be, like a bridge to the unknown.
Even more intriguing.
Is it kind of weird that now I want to do it even more?
Yeah, I think we should go.
Yeah.
Go find this dragon.
So give me rough dimensions on that noggin. What that cephalus look like?
What the xylophone looks like?
No, I did not ask about the ribs.
Yeah.
So I'm on top of Mike's shoulders, so I like lean over to him and say, "What's happening?"
It's a
wasn't-
large
Mike?
creature.
My bad,
So-
Geralt.
Yeah. Earthmover or Gerald could definitely have this fashioned into a helmet for themselves.
Oh no, I was gonna put it
Hmm.
onto. I was gonna put it onto my hammer.
Oh.
I was just gonna basically turn the head of the hammer into the skull.
Oh,
You'll have to find out when you
Wait.
get there.
so you mean like a golf club cover for like the heads of golf clubs?
No, like the hammerhead.
Oh.
My giant hammer is made out of bone.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, that makes sense now. But okay, I'm on top of Geralt's shoulders, right? So I lean over and I say, "What's happening?" Because he was probably intrigued by something else and like wasn't paying attention at all.
Then again, that conversation was probably in Draconic just then, since
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
so they might have been
So yeah,
excluding Gordon. So
so then yeah, I lean over to him and say, "Hey, what's going on?"
oh god,
Gonna
you
go
were,
for the
you were
dragon.
daydreaming about riding on the back of the dragon.
all I heard was dragon. I was like, dragon.
Sick.
What's Thitch doing?
He's clearing out his temple.
Oh, okay.
I knew
We're
it
gonna
that word
go.
meant.
We're gonna go deal with the dragon corpse out in the
Pretend I
woods.
didn't-
I nod and agree with whatever's happening and go willingly.
So
Excuse me.
We're off
Bless
to
you.
find the dragon. The dragon that took off my booze.
hey Andreas, can you roll me a D100 real quick?
Oh no.
Holy cow.
That sounds like an encounter table.
You know what the best part about this? There's a non-zero chance that another dragon's about to show up.
Oh no.
What do you mean? Oh, that would be so. Wait. Oh, wait, a non-zero. Oh, okay. I thought you said there was a zero. Okay.
79.
Dragon.
No.
No,
Don't
no,
wish
we
for
do
that.
not want that.
Okay, judging by Drew's
Okay.
reaction, there's not-
Drew's excited.
Yeah, but
You
it's
guys
not
are
dragon level.
walking through the woods down the path he pointed out. I imagine that Gordon's probably like running ahead all excitedly, pretending that he knows how to navigate.
No, I'm still on his shoulders and I'm kind of
Oh,
scared.
nice, even better, even better.
Oh, okay.
Well,
shit.
from your vantage point, you're the first person to see that there's this giant tree nearby with a beautifully intricate face carved into it.
Oh, okay. Yo, look at that tree. It's looking at me like that tree from Pocahontas.
Yeah, Pocahontas.
What's a What's a hauntus?
Oh, y'all
And why
don't
did
have
you
that where
poke
you're
it?
from? Oh, so so it's like an old wives' tale back where I'm from, where like this indigenous lady who lives in the woods meets like this elf who's like super uber white, and she falls in love with him. They meet a tree. He's got a cool face. His name is Chad
Smith.
Devins.
Oh.
Chad Smith. No, okay. I had to think of a white name. I couldn't think of one.
His name is Chad.
His name's. I mean, I'm pretty sure his name's John.
His name
Smith,
is John
right?
Smith, and the thing, yeah, but it's Chad Johnson.
Chad Chaddington.
Chad
Chad Chadson.
Chad Ripper Magoo. Okay, well, anyways, yes. Hey, look at that. There's a pretty face in this tree. It's a very big tree.
Geralt uses the. What is it called?
Well, how close do you get?
Geralt has an atlatl?
Geralt has an actual model?
No. Atlatl, it's a spear throwing sling.
Oh, I thought he was just saying random words.
No.
He was.
I'm just like, oh, you have a blah.
Oh,
blah,
you
blah.
mean me?
Yeah, I
Geralt
thought you were just like making fun of it.
attempts to use message with the tree.
Okay. You message the tree, and it messages back. Approach closer if you wish to speak with me.
So quick question. Quick question. Does Geralt is he the only one who heard that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
For now.
Okay.
The tree just said to approach closer.
I jump off of his shoulders and run to the tree.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Greetings, traveler.
Hey, tree.
Tree. Yes, that is the form I have taken.
Do you
What's
have
your
a
name?
name?
What's your name? Mine's Gordon. Flay.
Gordon, it is nice to meet you. Tree will do for this encounter, however brief it may be.
Oh, word.
What word?
What?
So like, as a child, I know slang that you guys are probably like, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You're hip and cool. I'm just taking it all literally. But this is not my first language.
What you doing out here in the form of a tree?
I have waited here for many ages for a traveler to pass.
Oh, so like a week? Like 2 weeks?
The way I measure time is not the same as you.
Oh, so like a long time. So like a couple weeks.
Where do you mark your days?
I suppose
can
by
you
the
see?
rings within this tree.
How do you see inside yourself? Can I cut you open to see how old you were?
That's definitely rude.
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
not
not overstepping boundaries. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Geralt, can Geralt roll Arcana to figure out what this tree is or get an idea?
Go for it.
Okay. I got an 11 plus 1.
Seems to be a magical talking tree.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You guys can ask it questions.
So what are you, Mr. Tree?
Oh, I am the speaker of an
Speak for the
ancient
trees.
spirit.
I'm sorry.
Who has quite a great interest in what you might call a riddle. I've been tasked to give treasure to whoever can solve my 5 riddles. But first, I ask, what sort of treasure might you seek? That's not a riddle. That's an actual question for you three to discuss. Although that would be like a great starting riddle. What is your name? What is your question?
What?
We're trying to find a
Yes,
dragon.
the velocity of an unladen swallow.
Oh wait, no. What is it that we seek?
Is it an North American swallow? I don't remember what the swallow types were. An African swallow?
African or European?
Yeah, that's right one.
Well, definitely the most useful to us would probably be planar gem.
That would be extremely useful. Yes, I think that is what we will decide on.
And specifically one we don't already have claim to.
It's like, it's in your pocket.
Yeah.
The treasure you seek is on your person. Yeah. Not the Thanatos gem, not the Fade gem, not the Earth gem, not the Water gem. Some other one.
Very well. You seek a path to one of the ancient gems of the plains. I have none in my possession, but I can perhaps procure you direction.
Okay. We do
Yeah,
think we already know where one or two might be, so we can also rule those out as things to guide us to. So we're pretty sure there's one in Cloudforge, right? Is that right?
I have no idea.
I'm asking the DM.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't there?
And there's one in Gypty. So we're aware of those.
Well, you know that you're gonna probably end up in a... Wait.
Or no, we need
You know that
no.
you'll end up in a similar situation in Gypty, because...
Right. Yeah. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, yeah, there's the Sphinx of Gypty. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be a similar concept to this, but not quite.
Okay. So yeah, we know that there's one in Cloudforge. Is that the only one we have left that we know where it is?
Probably.
How many are there?
All right. A lot. We don't know.
Oh shit.
We want to know how many there are.
No. We'd rather know where one is.
That would be pretty cool to know how many there are. Though. Can we ask it multiple questions?
Yeah, could we get different treasure for each party member? Is that an option?
I asked for infinite wishes.
So is this the treasure you seek? You wish to know how to find the gem?
Which do we think would be more useful? How many there are, or how to find one?
Well, if we know where one is, then it'll probably lead us to where the other one is, allegedly. So I think it would be good to know how many there are.
Yeah, I think the more gems we collect, the easier it will be to find new ones. Personally.
Bingo. And if we know where one is, then it'll kind of like bump it up and make it quicker, make it easier.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just my way of thinking.
And also, if we know the limit, we know how close we are to finishing.
Bingo.
Yeah.
We can enjoy it fully to its fullest extent.
Or we can get completely overwhelmed by the daunting task of trying to collect like 200 gems.
700.
Yeah, you guys are putting together a Pokemon team.
Over
We have the full
8,000!
This campaign's gonna last for the next 20 years. Alright, so I vote quantity.
Yes.
Alright, that's already majority, and I'm pretty sure.
That's 2 votes for. All right, democracy here. Let's go. We would rather know how many there are.
Exact number, not just a lot. Oh no, Drew, what are you doing? This can't be good.
Okay, I'm gonna need to... Sorry, I need something to obscure my face so I don't give things away. Are we ready?
Yes.
I suppose.
Oh god. Is he
Why don't you just turn your camera off?
Better idea.
this scares me. It's off. We can't see you, I promise.
Camera's still on.
That'll do, Peg.
For those of you at home, I think we've just got an envelope thrown in front of the camera.
A tie.
Is that what? That's better.
Hi. This is a very interesting.
Very well then.
Series
Are
of
you ready
events.
for your 5 riddles?
Yes.
Bring it on.
And I should warn you that if you fail, that for each riddle you fail, there will be a cost.
Don't matter. The horse's name is
No,
Friday.
no. I think the
Of
What's
what
the cost?
magnitude?
Well, you will be paying something of yourself, and it will also diminish the treasure you receive.
Huh?
Rough.
The treasure we receive is a number. I don't really understand. No, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm sure we can figure it out. We get a college
Bridge will
graduate, a
burn when we get
marine.
to it.
Let's go.
The answer just becomes more and more obscured by Riddle.
You can see me in water, but I am never wet. What am I?
Can you repeat that, please?
You can see me in water, but I am never wet. What am I?
Water is in water, and it's not wet.
Water is
I don't
wet,
think that's the
so-
answer. Water is not wet.
Is this your final
Always.
answer?
No.
No,
Okay,
no.
Hold on.
Are we not allowed to discuss it?
No, of course you may.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's a riddle, so it's gonna be a stupid answer, like dirt
That's-
or rocks.
It's usually a simple answer, yes.
Let's see. So I'm. You can.
Ah,
you
I
can.
got it. I got it.
Okay.
Your reflection.
Is this your final answer?
Oh.
What do we think?
So I do believe that this applies and it is correct. Can
Yes.
you repeat the question one more time?
You can see me in water, but I am never wet. What am I?
Okay, I'll go for it.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I
yeah,
guess-
it follows the criteria of the riddle.
Mm-hmm.
This is correct.
Cool.
Let's go.
Nice.
I try and chest bump somebody. Just whoever.
We are
closest to
both
me.
like twice your height. You
I-
are
I-
chest bumping
I-
a thigh at
I
best.
chest bump G Money's leg. Let's go.
G Money knees you a little bit.
I
kinda
fall
like get-
flat.
Kind
on
of
my
get pushed
ground.
back.
I'm on my face.
Ooh, I've just been reminded of a very uncomfortable thought. Anyway, my first thought was fish, but I thought that can't be it because even though
Fish
fish are
shit.
technically not wet,
What are you on, bro?
they're not wet.
Are you ready
What?
for your next question?
This is a different conversation for another time. I would love to have this conversation. yes, true.
Yes.
Though I am not living, I cannot die. But to say invincible would be a lie. My death comes through hunger, but through cold gives birth. Sorry, my death comes through hunger, cold, and suffocation. But I give birth to new creation. What am I?
Fire?
Fire to me. I was gonna say fire.
Is this your final answer?
Say it
Michael, what do you
again.
think?
Say the riddle again. I missed
Okay.
a word.
Hopefully I won't trip halfway through. While not living, I cannot die, but to say I'm invincible would be a lie. My death comes through my hunger, but cold and suffocation will give birth to new creation.
Cold and suffocation will give birth to new creation.
That's a very different rendition of the riddle than was first posed. Hang on.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was thinking.
Actually, no, that one's on me. Let me try this one more time. While I am not living, I cannot die. To say I'm invincible would be a lie. My death comes through hunger, cold, and suffocation, but I give birth to new creation. So the way this one is written on my spreadsheet is really weird. So I'm having to translate it as I say it.
Okay.
I'm not living but can't die? That seems...
So it's I am.
Most things that aren't living can't die. That's not a useful part of the riddle. Unless it's supposed to be I can die.
It makes it rhyme, I guess.
While not living, I cannot die. To say I'm invincible is a lie.
Yeah, that's literally everything.
That is all that's all non-living things.
And then he says, so from my hunger
Except for fire.
of hunger, cold, and starvation. From me there is creation.
Can
So
you say
from me
the
there is-
second verse again?
Can you sing it?
Yes, can you say it for us?
Can we get this as a sonata, please?
Can I have a key?
I cannot die. To say I'm invincible would be a lie. My death comes through hunger, cold, and suffocation. But I give birth to new creation.
Birth to new creation.
I feel like that could be like things that are forged in fire. I'm still thinking it's fire, even though that doesn't make any sense now with the first half. Nothing makes sense with the first half.
So, what? Can you say the first half one more time, please? I'm sorry. And say it this time. You don't have to sing it. Sorry.
What is not living cannot die, but to say I'm invincible would be a lie.
Maybe it's a god of some sort. Because I give birth and new creation. But to say I die is... I see... Damn, this is hard.
Something that's already dead.
Is this your answer? A dead thing?
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
wait! That makes sense. Because if, like, from, like, compost, or, like, from, like, your decomposing body, things will grow. Like, your body will turn into the dirt after it's left on the dirt for a while, and then things will grow out of you. And then
Yeah, but now none of the third line makes any sense now.
So wait,
In fact,
say
the
that
third
again.
line
Third
is
line again?
contradictory. That's hunger, cold, and suffocation.
That a hunger. You're telling me you're not going to die because of hunger, cold, or starvation, or suffocation.
So now you're saying it's a living thing. We
I think
need
it's a
something
living
that
thing.
no, we need something that dies to those things but is not alive.
To say I'm living is a lie. Wait, what was the fact?
I was gonna say a zombie, but a zombie doesn't die from suffocation.
Zombies still breathing. Yeah, zombies explicitly don't need air.
I
I'm
mean,
thinking fire. I think the riddle has just been botched.
I think that DM just sucks at making it.
Okay,
I don't
guys,
think
just
the DM
because
made
you
this riddle.
me doesn't mean I can't hear you.
No, your screen's black, so therefore you can't hear us.
Yeah, we can't see you, therefore you don't exist.
Lack of observation.
Object permanence is a myth.
I hate people who try and tell me that if you can't see, like if you don't observe it, it doesn't exist. Anyways, I think fire is probably the best idea. I think you were right in the first one.
But fire can die.
Yeah, I know. That's why I think that line was just recited wrong and written down wrong.
And creation, like what does fire create?
Anything that you forge that comes out of a fire.
Yeah.
Alternatively, coal. Or not coal, charcoal, but that's under a specific process.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Well, it says birth or creation. Oh, I guess birth and creation can be used interchangeably. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Fire. I'm down for fire.
Is this your final answer?
Yes.
I know it's not fire, but like I can't think of anything else.
Let's do it.
That is correct.
Oh my god, we spent that.
So the first line of the riddle was just written down wrong. Because it can die.
Second riddle.
The third riddle,
What was the
that was the
Oh,
second
yeah,
riddle.
Third riddle.
You guys got the first one really quickly.
So we actually got that.
We
one
got the
quickly.
second one quickly, but it would have been faster if you hadn't said a line wrong.
Me and Andreas both said fire as soon as you stopped talking. All right, third. Let's go.
Okay. What begins with no true end and ends all that begin?
Say that again.
What begins which has no true end, but will give an end to all that begins?
Time.
One more time?
What begins with no true end, but puts an end to all that begins?
Is it death?
I mean,
No.
it has no true end,
No trend.
but it ends everything that began. So basically saying it does not have an end, but everything that has a beginning will have an end due to it. I believe that means time.
Yeah, but time doesn't really do anything but march onward, right?
I
Time doesn't mark the beginning of anything. I think I could agree with time for the second half, not the first.
I think everything that has a beginning. So I don't think it's like causing it to begin, but like anything that does begin will wind up ending because of this. That's what I understand from it. But like, I'm trying to think of anything else that would work. I just can't really think of anything. Let's see. I'm sorry, Drew. Can you say it one more time?
Yes.
Thank you.
What begins and has no true end, but puts ending to all that does begin? That's not quite how I worded it the first time.
I like
What
the way
begins
that
with no
worded.
true end, but puts an end all that.
To all that begins.
If anything that begins is
Yeah,
ended by
I
this
think I'm willing to agree now. Yeah,
on time.
yeah.
Okay. Tree. We say time.
This is correct.
Let's go. So this is the last one then.
No, we have two more.
Yes.
Oh,
5
oh,
riddles.
okay.
We've done 3.
Oh, I thought that was the fourth one. Okay.
Nah. Reflection, fire, time.
Okay.
Very well now. When imbibed, the body's weak. When consumed, the mind falls asleep. When devoured, madness grows, and the strangest urges does it show. What is it?
Say it again. Slower. Please.
When imbibed,
You should type this out real quick and put it in the chat so we can look at it.
That's a great idea.
yeah, but your characters don't have a written version. Fine.
Hey, Tree, could you slide us some paper? Ooh.
Ooh, nice. Hey, give us this chisel. I think the answer to
Can we
this
carve
one,
on the side of you?
like, first thought for me on this one is alcohol, but I don't know how true that is.
I didn't really hear it, so I don't know.
This will be going in game chat. Okay. When embedded, the body's weak. When consumed,
That says
minds
imbibed.
fall in. Imbibed. I'm sorry.
That
When
means drink.
imbibed, that means drink. That means drink.
I think so.
So when you
Yes,
drink,
drink.
it, the body.
Specifically alcohol.
See, that's what I was saying. I think it's alcohol because when devoured, madness grows. So when you overdrink, you go crazy. The strangest urge.
What marks
urges
the difference
does it.
between consumed and devoured other than veracity of pace?
Maybe. Oh, I
I
mean,
guess
have you ever
devoured is
drank
more explicitly
quickly?
eating, typically.
I guess.
Whereas consumed can be in a
This
much
tree's
broader
trying to
sense.
this tree's trying to teach us that drugs and alcohol are bad.
And we're all
Coming
gonna
from
die.
the plant. I'm willing to go with alcohol. That was also my first thought, but I don't. That seems like a strange riddle answer.
Yeah.
But that works with everything here. Minds fall asleep, madness grows, strange urges, the body's weak. Yeah, I can go with this.
I think it's LSD. No.
This is your final answer. LSD.
We have two.
No.
No. So I mean,
And also consumed and devoured are basically they're the same thing. So I'm assuming that
yeah, that's what Andreas was saying. But I feel like when you
There-
consume something, it's just kind of like normally eating it or normally intaking it. And
Yeah,
then when
that's
you
what I was
devour
saying.
something,
The only difference between those words is like veracity, like how intensely you're doing it.
well, have
Yeah.
you ever drank like as like leisure and then binge drunk? You know, like
yeah.
it can hit it. It'll like mess you up
It hits
weird in
different.
different ways. Yeah, it do be hitting different sometimes.
Yeah, I stand by alcohol.
Wait, as a riddle answer or just as like a life philosophy?
Oh well, now I don't want to say it because that's
As
kind of
a-
game.
I think it's a life philosophy. Yeah.
A life's philosophy. Is this your final answer?
Hey, life's philosophy.
No. I would never imbibe a life's philosophy.
Well,
I think we stick with alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol.
that is correct.
Oh, sweet.
Final question.
The horse's name is Friday.
No.
Is this your final answer?
No.
Right.
No. There's a cowboy. All right.
Stop.
How far can you walk into the forest?
Halfway.
Oh, you smart boy. Well, I mean, unless you cross it.
No, once you reach the halfway point, you're walking out of the forest.
Oh, yeah, he's got a
Maybe.
point.
Wow. Yeah, that's our final answer.
Yeah, halfway. Dang. That was
Is
pretty
this
good.
your final answer?
Oh, man, Drew's looking very creepy. I don't know.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm willing to die by
Yeah,
that.
I'm 100%. That I can't think of anything else. That was so on point.
Michael, no, Geralt isn't enamored. Michael is enamored by that answer.
This is correct.
Nice.
And as treasure, you seek the knowledge of the number of planar gems?
Yeah.
Other than the ones that we already own, or in
No,
or
we
are in
include those in
possession.
the total.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We currently possess 3, and there's one that we can lay claim to at any time. We just have to go there.
Okay.
A precise answer to this question cannot be provided due to the nature of some planes shifting in and out of existence constantly. But
okay.
this is
I
what
take-
can be told.
Oh, okay.
These gems come in sets. For example, there's the elemental planes. Then there's ones of the 3 base sources of magic: celestial, fey, and arcane. Then there are gems associated with each of the schools of magic, such as aberration, or divination, or transmutation. How different realms of different gods might have their own gems. So in order to know how many gems there are, it depends on what it is that you're interested in hunting down.
Tree, can we do another 5 riddles for another question?
Very well.
Oh.
Oh no.
Or a different
wait.
treasure. Remember, this isn't necessarily like an answering tree. It's a treasure tree.
Treasure tree.
Yeah.
I'm still imagining the tree from Pocahontas. So,
But what? Very well then. What second treasure do you seek?
Just want to lead us to a planar gem.
it would be nice to know. Yeah.
Provide us a map to a planar gem.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, give us a piece of paper from yourself. With
That's
and then
that's
map
a bit
it.
much.
Are you ready to begin then?
Yes.
I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish. What am I?
Flint, Michigan.
It's your final answer.
No.
Cities but no houses.
Also, are there mountains in Flint, Michigan? I don't know if that's accurate.
Well, they might have mountains but no trees on them.
Ants.
Ooh. I'll go with that one because that is.
hang
now
on.
I'm thinking about. Wait, water.
Not
Is this your final answer?
non-apiorial eusocial insects. It could be termites.
Okay, Earthmover would not phrase it that way. He's a geologist, not an entomologist.
I'm neither. All right.
Okay.
He's not
Have,
Agatha.
have,
See, like I like the answer of ants, but the water's throwing me off. Like
Any water that's the scale to be useful to ants is not going to have fish in it.
I know, but water
True,
is
yeah.
that. Okay.
And they
And
need
then-
water to
Unless
survive. They drink water. Yeah.
and then the mountains, they like make little mounds.
The mounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too small for
Mounds.
trees.
Are they
And their
called
cities don't have
cities?
houses. They just have like brood
Okay.
chambers and tunnels.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
okay,
I
side
would
note,
say
have you seen the
ants are
guy-
good.
Have you guys seen the guy who like pours like hot metal or like liquid metal into like
Yeah,
ant
the
things and he pulls them out?
ant tunnel casting. Those things are cool.
Dude, that is so cool. So
And then
I
Peter's
think
like,
ants,
"Oh my
final
gosh,
answer.
you're slaughtering a bunch of ants."
Tell us how you really feel, Michael.
How I
Good.
really feel.
Are we thinking about? Are we gonna go with ants?
I think we
I'm
kill
down
all
with
ants. What? Yes, ants.
This is incorrect.
What?
What was
What's the
it?
correct answer?
And you feel 3 light shock waves emitting from the ground underneath the tree,
Uh-oh.
but nothing happens.
Hey, check your pockets,
Uh,
boys. Check your
what?
pockets, boys.
What? What was the answer? If it's termites, I'm gonna be mad. Uh-oh.
Hey, yo, tree.
Okay. No, he's still here. I'm just trying to find a better riddle.
he disappeared.
What was the answer?
He's not answering it.
Why?
Hey, tree, what just happened? What just happened?
Carol
s-
messages Gordon.
Cities
And,
but no trees. Mountains.
Very well then. What can you hold in your right hand, but never in your left hand?
Your left hand?
Yes.
I mean,
You can't hold.
I
You can't hold your own
like
left hand with your left hand.
I hold my right hand. Your left elbow.
That's also
can't hold
true.
You can't like that. So
That is also
correct.
true.
That is correct. There is
Any
no
part of your
possible-
arm down from your left shoulder.
Yes.
Actually,
You're-
that's not true.
No,
If you broke your
that's not
arm,
true.
you could hold your elbow. You could never break your hand in such a way that you can hold your own hand.
Yes, left hand. Stand by it. Guarantee it.
Dude, we're about to get killed by a tree.
Is this your final answer?
For clarity, it was what can you hold in your right hand that you can never hold in your left?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, your own left hand.
This is correct.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Tree, what was the answer to the first riddle? It is destroying me inside. If it's Ant Hill or Termite Hill, I'm going to be immeasurably pissed off.
I'm finding a lot of good riddles, but most of them wouldn't really make sense for the setting.
A car.
Yeah, exactly.
George Bush.
A gun.
Next question. If you have me, you want to share me. But if you share me, you don't have me. What am I?
A secret.
Trust.
Andreas knows them all.
The best part is, that's the first one I've heard before.
Is this your final answer?
Yes.
No. Wait.
Yeah,
Say
yes,
it again.
it is.
Okay, fine.
Money. I think it's a secret.
Is this your final answer?
Yes.
This is correct.
Awesome.
Respect.
Wait, so how many riddles?
That's
was it?
3.
Okay. The more there is, the less you see. What am I?
Darkness? Alternatively, at some point, light.
I was about to say the same thing. The more there is, the less you
Legally no, hang on.
Fog.
Yeah,
Children?
dense legalese.
see. Children, the more often you're around them, if you're older, the more
You just
tell
go
you to get away
blind.
from them.
The more there is,
No,
the less you see.
I think darkness.
Unless
Is
you
it-
have
Yeah.
dark vision or true sight. Yeah.
Of me, or the less you see. The more there is, the less you see.
Yes,
the
that's
riddle
a
again?
good question. Can we get the riddle again?
The more there is, the less you see. What am I?
I'm willing to say darkness.
I'm down for that. That makes the most sense, quite frankly. To me.
Unless you have something to deal with the darkness. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless you have dark vision, NVGs, true sight, tremor sense. But yeah, I'm willing to go with that.
darkness final
Is
answer.
this your final answer?
Yes.
This is correct.
Okay.
Alright, good.
If you asked that to an elf, they never would have gotten it.
Final question. Or is it? A man goes out in a heavy rain with nothing to protect him from it. Despite this, his hair doesn't get wet. How did he do it?
He's
The horse's name
bald.
was Friday.
He's bald.
He's bald. His pubescent hairs are perfectly fine because he's wearing underwear.
Is
He's a
your
lizard
final-
folk.
Lizard folk. Is this your final answer?
No. I guess we could be inclusive of multi-species things and say he has no hair. Let's
snake.
phrase it that way.
He's a snake.
He has no hair.
He is a snake. Is this your final answer?
No! He has no hair.
This is correct.
What was the answer to the first riddle, Tree?
Is this the treasure that you seek? The
No,
answer to the
it's
first
just,
riddle?
No.
it's just something I want to know.
It is your
We get-
choice. You can have a version of the original treasure you sought, or I can give you the answer to that riddle.
No,
Frankly, I just kind of want to learn the answer to the first riddle.
No.
I'm willing to ask. I'm willing to answer 5 more riddles. We are 9 for 10.
Yeah, you got a good point there. What did you, Chris? What did you guys do?
Okay,
yesterday?
wait. Let's do this this way. Let's get
Tree,
the answer to the original
get a
question. Let's
chainsaw?
do 5 more. Let's do 5 more riddles to find out the answer to that first one.
Okay. I'm down.
Are
for
you
The map.
serious?
Yeah, I want to know.
Wait, do you at least want the treasure first?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We want that treasure. Then we want 5 more questions to figure out the answer to the first riddle.
Tree, we want a herbicide.
We want potent herbicide. Open up.
Very well. If you wish to find a map of the planar gems. Wait. Speak on the morrow with the great ruler that is visiting your town.
Okay.
Who? How did I? Who be? What?
The chancellor.
The Chancellor's coming.
And tell him that he is to assist you in the name of
Drew getting a god name generator.
Andreas, pick a number between 1 and 100.
I told you. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna roll it. No, I'm not. 62.
Okay.
All right, you were
In the
close to
name-
the funny number.
Of Olga Zena.
Olga Zena.
Is that the fairy, the spirit that you serve?
No, that is someone that he once knew.
Okay. Are you omnipotent, Tree? Or not omnipotent? Are you omniscient? No, you asked for Gordon's name. You're not omniscient. Hang on.
Let's see if
Yeah,
this,
Yeah, he knows everything.
uh,
He's just purposely obtuse.
You won't even tell me the answer to the riddle that we got wrong and are paying consequences for. So rude.
What's that? The world will literally come to an end if you guys don't finish this quest. Not my problem.
Not my problem. Tell me how the answer isn't ant.
Okay, so you guys actually want 5. You want to risk 5 more riddles to potentially get the answer to the original riddle that wasn't a joke.
unless the tree is kind enough to just tell us.
I feel like at some point the tree's got to go, these people are answering my riddles, and I have phenomenal power to give them basically anything they want. And here they are asking for literally the answer to a riddle. What's it gonna be, Tree?
Okay, you actually want to do this?
Tree.
Yes.
Or if I give you a nice big hug, will that help?
He's a tree hugger.
Between the deal and just tell us what the answer to the riddle was.
I'm afraid that is not how I work.
Well,
But you know the answer. And if we got it right, we would know. And that's
Yes.
not something that we had to ask for to know the answer to had we gotten it correct of our own accord. How about this? What if we continue to give you new answers until we get it correct? Could we do that?
Very well then. Are you sure you wish to attempt it this way?
Are you going to continue to punish us if we get it wrong each time?
Each incorrect answer will count as a failed riddle. Are you sure you wish to do this?
Considering it's a riddle we already got wrong, it might literally be easier to answer 5 new riddles to get this answer.
We're pretty good at getting riddles.
Let's
so
do 5 new riddles. Nah.
I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
yeah.
Very
let's do it.
well. Wait.
We're serious. This is maddening. What do you mean
I
it's
love
not
the
an
way
ant?
This is just going to be the riddle session, and I love it.
Yeah.
Walk upon the living, and they don't even mumble, but walk upon the dead, and they mutter and grumble. What are they?
Oh shit.
Is this your answer?
No.
No.
Walk upon the living.
This riddle doesn't make any sense.
That's what
Is this
riddles
your
are for.
answer?
No, it's not my answer. That's just a statement of fact. You've given no inclination towards the idea of something that is walking. Just I don't even know what the answer is supposed to be. I don't know the answer is referring to at the end of this riddle.
Walk upon the living.
They don't even mumble.
So what changes around something that's dead?
What eats dead things?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms don't walk or move
Or speak.
Right.
I regret picking 5 more riddles.
You guys can always just leave and forever wonder about the ant riddle.
So wait, quick question, Drew. This is an abnormally large tree surrounded by other trees, as in like a wooded area.
Yes.
Okay. I huddle up. I bring everybody in. I huddle everybody up. So Earthmover and Geralt, I say, how about we put a pine cone in its mouth, and then the squirrels rip its face off while we run.
Hell. I'm ready for the tree to ask if that's our final answer too.
Should we do that
A
afterwards?
pine cone is this?
No. Say the riddle again? I think I might be getting an idea.
Walk upon the living, they don't even mumble. Walk on the dead, they mutter and grumble.
Walk
What
on
are
the
they?
dead? You say walk on the dead?
Yes.
I mean, an introvert would probably mutter and grumble if they're walking on a dead body, you know?
Why specifically an introvert?
I think we're supposed to be answering what the thing we're walking on is.
Walk on the
Walk
living.
on the
Don't
living.
mumble.
Yeah, they're walking on it.
What is police brutality?
No. I think it might be wood.
Or maybe it's saying the living don't even mumble.
Oh wait, leaves. If you walk on a leaf and it's green, it's not gonna make a noise. But if you walk on a leaf when it's dead and like brown and crunchy,
I could be convinced of that.
Yeah, I can stand by that.
I think leaves.
Is this your final answer?
Oh god.
Think about it for a little bit more.
Yeah. Not yet. Or like
I think
stick.
that's definitely our best answer so far. Let's think for a little while longer though. This is a bad riddle. It's unclear what the subject of the riddle is, let alone the answer. Ugh. I think leaves though. I think you're right.
It's the only thing that's coming to mind. I think leaves.
Yeah, leaves.
Is this your final answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Good
go.
job, Riley.
Sweet.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Good pull.
You said wood or like
Yeah.
tree or something like that, and I was like, oh.
I was thinking wood. 'Cause I was
Think
thinking like floorboards, right? But when floorboards get
Mhm.
older, they get like squeaky.
Dude, you said tree. I thought of just like a tree that was like on the ground. Like
Right.
when you step on wood,
Yeah.
it like, doesn't really make a sound, but when you step on a lot of wood, it does.
Well, that's the way I was thinking about it before. Because I'm like, well, if you cut a tree down and you step on its stump, it doesn't
It's not gonna
make
make a
any
noise.
noise. But like
But
old
after a while,
floorboards do.
yeah.
Yeah. No, leaves. That was a good pull.
Thank you. I did something. Okay, question number. Was that the
2.
first one?
That was the first question.
Oh god.
No, that was the second, wasn't it?
No, that was the first one.
That was Drew's looking up really hard riddles.
Yes.
Drew's been stepping up it was beginner riddles, now it's intermediate riddles, now we're looking at hard riddles.
If we do this again, Drew's gonna run out of riddles. We're gonna stump the trees. Like, you know what? I don't have any more riddles.
Stump the tree.
Got it.
More like mulch it.
We should kill this tree.
Very well.
We should kill
we
this
should
tree.
we should leave.
Oh my god.
Make
Okay.
like a tree and we need to split.
Now.
Okay.
How many apples grow on trees?
All of them.
Wait, I think I said that wrong.
No, I think you said that right. I like that. That belongs in the first
The
category.
riddle
Kind
was
of.
supposed to be how many apples grow on a tree. Yeah, no, that's my bad. Okay, yeah, you guys got that one. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. That one's on me.
Although that being said, I think the answer would have still been all of them.
No, yeah, right.
Right? Because each individual apple grew on a tree, just not the same tree. It's obfuscating language designed to pull on the idea of, well, if you look at one tree, how many apples grow on it? But that's not what the question means. That's an interpretation of the question. Anyway, question number 3, please.
Yes.
What ancient invention is still used to let people see through walls?
A hole.
A hole. Is this your answer?
No.
Stud finder. X-ray.
A stud finder. Is this your answer?
No, I'm not looking for a new horse. Thank you, though.
I was gonna say I'm right here.
God.
It works.
You're like 6. Yeah. Oh, it could be a door. No, it's a window. It's a window.
A door. Is this your final answer?
No, I literally corrected myself mid-sentence to window.
Maybe he said that on purpose.
So I imagine it's glass, actually.
Was glass used on Windows?
Yeah.
Was? I don't know.
What?
I don't know the history of glass work.
Drew, can you repeat the question, please?
What ancient invention lets people see through walls?
It's still used to let people see through
I think glass.
Windows.
walls. Glass or window? Which one do you guys want to try?
Uh-oh. To see
Well,
through
window is an
walls.
older concept, but both answers are literally true to the answer of the riddle. So I think this is down to the tree's pedantry more than whether the answer that we give is acceptable.
Yeah. And by extension, the DM's pedantry.
Exactly. I think we take the safer of the two options and say window.
Yeah.
Is this your final answer?
What are we thinking? Is there anything else that comes to mind?
People?
That's why I said hole initially.
What's
But
that-
the window
thing-
is literally a hole, so a hole is still correct, but a window is more technically an invention.
To see through walls. I just don't really.
I think glass is more
I just
technically
don't know.
correct. But I also don't know that it's ancient. It's old, it's not ancient. Right? Or at least in a form that it existed before it was invented, it was only ancient in that sense. It was not, quote unquote, we didn't invent glass. Glass isn't an invention. Glass is a natural occurrence as much as it is made by people. It's not an invention, it's a discovery. I think window.
Is this your final answer?
If the tree says it's glass, I'm gonna be pissed.
So you guys are going with window?
He's not gonna tell us what it is.
I know. We can answer another 5 riddles. If we get it wrong. I think we stick with window.
This is
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Okay.
Next. What is black when you get it, red when you use it, and white
Newspaper.
when you're all through with it?
No, what?
You read a
At what
newspaper.
point during the reading process of a newspaper does it turn red?
Wait. No, because you're reading it. You read it.
And then it turns white.
Wait. Oh, sorry. Can you say it again?
What's black when you get it, red when you use it, and white when you're all through with it?
I know the answer out of character, and I feel bad for answering the last one I knew out of character instantly. So I'm gonna give this to y'all for a little second here.
So it's definitely not newspaper.
Could be.
It's not, no, newspapers are not
exist in a
pure
setting.
black when you receive them.
That's all I heard was black and then red. I was like, oh, it's newspaper.
What's
What's
black and
black?
white and red all over? No.
Not in the blender.
I definitely think this riddle was made to sort of play off of that.
A zebra with diaper rash.
So it's black when you get it, red when you use it, white when it's finished.
Yeah.
No, I'm lost on this one.
So black to white. No, black to red to white.
I will lead you guys in this direction. What is red when you use it?
A red pen.
An ant.
And
An ant! In what capacity does one ever use an ant? Sorry, I can think of two, and neither of those ants are red.
They make red ants these days.
Yes, but they
I'm
don't
about to-
suture people with red ant heads.
I'm gonna put ants inside of this tree to make it like hollow out and kill
Now
them.
talk!
So okay, what is red when I use it?
Or rather, maybe a little bit more explicitly, what turns red when you use it?
So hold on, does the fact that me and Garrett are like really struggling on this, does that mean we're on the same like intellectual level?
I think it means your characters are. I mean, your players are.
No, yeah, like me, Garrett and a 12-year-old are on the same intellectual.
No, that is not true.
My intelligence.
Garrett, what's your character's intelligence?
I mean,
8.
yeah, mine's a 12. But...
Dude, my I think my modifier is a -1.
Yes,
Or, like,
yeah.
True.
Yeah. Let's see. So, what turns red when I use it? Pregnancy test.
Some of those have blue markers, actually. They're not all red.
Damn.
And some of them actually have like a display screen, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's weird. Some of them say like not pregnant or pregnant.
Yeah, some of them say pregnant or not pregnant, which blows my mind.
Isn't that weird?
That they make. I mean, it's so that's
Well,
easier for people to read it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, you can tell if you're pregnant just because you pee on something, dude.
That's also crazy, right? Like
Yeah,
that's.
that is
I think we
weird.
take that for granted a little bit. That's nuts.
Dude, I think about stuff like that all the time, like something like super small and weird that's like really crazy that nobody ever thinks about.
Yeah.
Red after I use it.
No, red while you use it. And it's not Rudolph's nose, but
Turns
this is
red.
related.
Turns red while you're using it.
A knife? You're cutting someone?
No. That doesn't start off. When you clean a knife, it doesn't go from black to white, so the end process results aren't the same.
Unless it
there.
was dirty
Yeah.
when you started.
True.
Yeah, but even then, you'd expect it to be more like, brown or something.
A marble knife.
Actually, an onyx knife purified by the blood of the sacrifice turns yeah, I don't know. I say ivory. Ivory's white to begin with. I meant ebony, but that's wood. So I related it to Rudolph's nose for an important reason.
Santa Claus.
No. Well, yes, actually, yeah.
He's black, and
No.
then at Christmas time he puts on the red, he turns to white, and then
No. What kind of things does Santa give out to people?
Presents.
coal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coal, yeah, because
Oh,
it's black when you get
coal,
it.
yeah.
You burn it and it's red, and then afterward it turns white. Oh, damn.
Oh, God.
Where I was going with that was Rudolph's nose glows. So it's glowing when it's in use and red, which I think would
Yeah,
have
but afterwards,
hopefully
his
gone
nose
the
doesn't
same
turn
direction.
white.
I know, that's why I said it's related to Rudolph's nose. It isn't
Okay.
Rudolph's nose, otherwise that would be the answer to the riddle.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's coal. Or like,
Is this your
Yes.
answer?
Yes.
yes.
This is
Jesus.
correct.
Okay. That took a very demasculating amount of time. As Riley.
Riddle number
World.
4, please.
Okay. Final question, right?
No, 4.
No, we
this
got
is riddle number 4.
This is 4.
Okay. I'll save that
Drew
one.
is running out of the material.
I like to imagine we've got like 3 or 4 riddle pages open now, frantically hunting for things that aren't
Yes.
modern inventions.
Do you mean Drew isn't making these up on the spot?
No.
It was a joke. Yeah.
What can fill an entire room without taking up any space?
Air.
Air.
Air takes up space. Air literally
Yeah,
fills the
it's
volume of its
describable.
container. No!
Smiles.
I'm thinking light.
Laughter. Live, laugh, and
Smiles.
love. Love.
I'm thinking laughter and light. Those are my 2 ideas right now.
Oh, light.
Right, but like a light takes up a there's a source. There's some like a fire takes up its space, but I guess
Yeah,
fire
but I
isn't
can-
the light.
I can
Light
line
fills
up
the
a
room. The fire doesn't fill the room.
Bingo.
Fire can fill rooms.
Yes, but it isn't in this context. Hopefully,
Fire can fill the room and
Wait.
take it and not.
this world has magic. We're fine. You can cast light on like a dot on the wall, and it takes up literally no room.
Bingo. Like I think we should think about it because I definitely.
I don't want to have another riddle that I will have to ask another 5 riddles to answer. Give the answer to it.
And I think Drew doesn't want to go. Drew does not want to have that.
Yeah, I think it's light.
Light.
Let's see.
Wait. Can you say the question or the riddle one more time?
What can fill
Riddle
an
me.
entire room without taking up any space?
What can fill a room up without taking any space?
And you fill a room with light.
Good times, positive energy, vibes.
Good vibes, dude.
Good vibes. Smell? Scent?
Well, it could be a scent.
But I guess that does have a volume to it because it's gas. So if
Yeah, I
you
mean,
say,
light is photons, but our characters know neither of those things to be true.
so I said air and y'all said that takes up space.
I think characters know that air is a thing, that like air is a substance because wind exists.
Yeah, are your characters familiar with the concept of air?
Earthmover is,
No, what's up?
actually. Earthmover would be... There's a plane for it. Yes, we're aware of air.
We're just gonna skip over that, Jim.
You don't need that, Jim. It's not important.
Touchy subject. Ooh, that's probably not.
It could be laughter though, like filling a room with raucous laughter is absolutely a thing. You can fill a room with light, smells, and sounds. Any of those are viable options, but I think light's the only one that takes up no room because it doesn't necessarily require a source to change size. Right? To fill a room with laughter, you need people in there, and to fill a room with smell, you need something emitting the smell. Unless you cast prestidigitation on the whole room.
It's kind of love magic.
I think light is the answer we should go with, though.
Is
Yes,
this your final answer?
Yes.
This is
Yes.
correct.
Okay, let's prestidigitate a whole room to smell like beef.
Light is correct.
Oh, God.
Final question. What has a head, a tail, and no arms? but holds
Coin.
the weight of nations.
Hey, holds the weight of
Coins.
what?
Nations.
Yeah, it's a
Money.
coin. Good.
Money.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Is this your final answer?
Give it to me. Give it to me.
What?
Yeah, because paper money doesn't. So the answer isn't money. It's got to be a coin.
It's coin. Yes.
Is this your final answer?
Yes.
This is correct.
Let's go. What's the
Let's
answer to the ant riddle, you rat?
Matt.
Oh.
Is
Oh
what?
my god.
Did he say
It's a
nap?
map.
Some of those
Oh,
cities do have houses. That's a lie. That's a straight up lie.
I was thinking that.
That's a
'Cause I
straight
was-
up lie.
Dude, because like
All
Some
of the
maps
all
have
of the
fish on them.
yeah, some maps have fish in their water. That's just straight up not true.
Yes, but the
Tree.
idea is that it's not a real house and it's not real fish.
Oh, then you don't have mountains. So your mountains don't have mountains either. Your mountains don't exist. You don't have mountains.
Anyway, do you guys want to do this for another half hour, or are your characters?
No, I want to go find the dragon so I can take its
yes.
skull and
Oh
put
my
it on
god.
my
We
hammer.
still haven't even found the dragon.
No.
Hey, I put a bunch. So wait, are we leaving it?
Yeah, I guess so. If your characters are ready to move on.
I'm fed up with the tree.
Okay. I take a bunch of like crackers or crumbs or pine cones, and I
Are you
put
sure
it
you
all
wish to
around.
do this, lad?
I say, what do you? I'm just like feeding the animals, and I like kind of like, and then I'm like, oops, I
It's
actually
the
spilled
eyes
some
of
on
the
you.
carved
Oh, my
tree
bad.
start to move back and forth, eyeing you.
Dude, so like I accidentally like drop it on the tree. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, and I fall and I shove the pine cone in its mouth.
I
and I say,
absolve
"You guys, we need to
myself
go."
of the. I'm saying this before any of this happens. I absolve myself of any actions. I'm moving on.
Child.
Its branches move out almost like arms to clear its mouth away. I suggest you move forward.
I say, do you have any more riddles?
Just for
What
fun.
treasure
though.
do you seek?
Just
for fun.
Just for fun. Oh wait, I would like to ask him about like the chef Valhalla.
You guys can come back to this later theoretically.
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
kind of like
how
mark
How long
this
are
on the
you
map.
staying here? How long are you in town? Are you trying to put down roots?
Yeah, you gotta
okay.
write down on the ant where this thing is.
Shut up.
Yeah, let's put an ant. I'm gonna squash an ant into the map of the woods.
Into the
Where the
map.
trees.
Dude, they're just gonna be like, why the hell is there an ant on the map?
Why is there a smushed ant here?
Okay.
Oh, that's a tree.
So you guys were gonna go harvest the remains of a dragon?
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, after some further traveling, there's no more weird riddle trees.
Damn.
There's a knock-knock joke tree. No. That would have been something. And you eventually come across a clearing where there's this, the remains of this dragon. It seems to be mostly intact still.
As in, like, the bones are intact, or like the flesh is still there?
The flesh has been decaying away, and there are bugs eating at it, but it doesn't seem like anyone's been necessarily harvesting the bones yet.
Let's go.
Or the scales,
Alright.
for that matter.
This was a what
How
color dragon?
much-
Okay, this was like a hype. This was like a weird. Okay, so the thing was a black dragon that spat acid.
No, black dragons actually do that. I think it was white. Black and green dragons both
No, it
do
was a
that.
blue dragon.
That's what it was. Yes.
So yeah,
Oh.
what are you guys trying to harvest from this dragon?
I take it too.
Or do you want to go old school and we just roll some loot dice?
I want that. I want the skull.
Okay. In that case, how are you gonna remove it? I feel like almost like a medicine check would make the most sense here. Like it's effectively like a surgery, pretty much.
Right.
I mean,
Well, do you
it's
have
not
a
really
ritual for this?
surgical. Just chop off a head.
Do you have an axe?
I have 2 hand axes.
Not anymore.
Wait, not anymore?
Geralt has
I
a
don't have any
dagger.
axes. I think I had some at some point, but I don't anymore.
Geralt has a dagger.
Yeah, I just have written daggers, and I don't know if that's like I have Alicia's daggers or what.
Yeah, you guys
Girl
just want to
has-
like go to town with hatchets and daggers, just chopping into this thing,
Slowly.
like
Let's take it-
Drax from the inside of that monster from Guardians 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is gonna be...
Make 17 strength checks.
Yeah, I mean, you're
How many charges do I have left on my on the hammer?
Ooh, that would be interesting.
But wouldn't you like break the bones?
No. I can transmute organic material, so I can just
Oh.
spit it out the front.
Okay, wait, before they do this, I take a tooth off of the dragon.
Well, probably the best way to do this would just be to detach the head and then carry that back to town.
Yeah, maybe.
Then, like a professional deal with it.
Can actually, how heavy is a dragon?
Let's see. It's a large creature,
Let's not bring a whole fetid corpse with us.
Okay,
so
so
it's gonna
wait,
be pretty big. Like,
it was an acid
probably
spitting
hundreds of
dragon?
pounds.
Hundreds? Because Geralt's pretty strong.
And I'm pretty strong as well. I think me and Geralt have the same strength.
It's probably like the size of an
Same
elephant.
Oh.
Earthmover can drag twice as much as usual. I count as a creature size larger. I count as a large creature for lift, carry, drag.
Yeah, but remember, this is dead weight.
Yeah.
So
And elephants weigh thousands of pounds.
it's like you said this weighs
Okay.
hundreds.
Didn't we determine I could pick up like 2,000 pounds?
Bro, your thighs are insane.
Never skip leg day, boys.
What's your strength score?
15. No,
Mine's-
14.
Mine's a 16.
Mine's an 18.
We got some strong people.
How do you calculate? Okay, it's your strength score by 15, and that's how much you can carry, but it's twice that if you're dragging, right?
Yes, and twice that again because I count as a large creature.
Okay,
Is it-
so
So
Geralt
60
can
times
drag
14.
540 pounds. Okay, so for each it'll be their strength score times 15 times 2, right? Oh, times 2 again for
Yep, so I can carry 840 pounds.
Yep. And what was Flay's strength score?
18.
16.
I mean 16.
Not 186, just 16. So you guys together can drag 1,860 pounds.
Nice.
I think
Gains,
We'll be able
boys,
to get
gains.
so. Like, this was the acid spinning dragon, correct?
Yeah.
Is there any acid in the stomach or in the dragon still?
Yeah, so do you guys just want to drag this whole thing back to town and then like harvest it next session or something?
I think that makes sense.
I mean, oh, by the way, I love how this other dragon, like, you know, very carefully made sure to kill this dragon outside of town and then like lay it to rest or whatever. Like, this is its dragon graveyard. Now you guys are like, Whatever. Let's bring it home. What could possibly go wrong?
So here's the thing. He's like, you guys might want to go harvest some stuff. It's a dragon graveyard since its corpse is there and weird stuff happens there. We're like, let's endanger the town by moving that dragon graveyard to a town.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys might want a few vials of blood, maybe a couple of bones. That wouldn't disturb the natural order too much.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No, we want the entire
A whole corpse. Well, okay, let's think about it this way.
dragon.
What do we actually want from it? Because we want its scales. Would it be worth it to just bring people
was
out
gonna see if
here?
there was
I think that's genuinely less work.
Yes. Think about it this way. An unskilled worker to come out here and just carry scales back all day is only 2 silver
2 silver?
for an unskilled worker per day.
Yeah, let's turn the town into an ant colony for a few days and just get them in a assembly line of ripping scales off and like water lining them back to the town.
Well, for good measure, do you at least want to take like the head with you or something just to look
Yes.
cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do
Go
that.
ahead.
What,
Can Geralt
that-
extract the acid?
That's what
Okay. This would be more... So you want to basically get the magical organ that produces the acid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be doable, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. Let's make this a skill challenge.
All right.
Oh, what?
So basically, the party, that's the 3 of you, are going to make a series of skill checks, and you want to get at least 3 successes before you can get 3 failures. And so these can be any number of related skills. Medicine would be the most obvious to just sort of like perform like a post-mortem surgery to carefully extract the acid gland.
I'm doing survival.
Okay, how specifically are you using survival?
Well, I come from a place where some dragons are, so if you think about like, you go and kill a deer and you want to make sure you're using all of its bits because you are living off of what you're hunting, then you need to be able to know like what each part inside of the animal looks like, is useful for, and to that
nature
end,
would be more applicable for that.
why?
Sort of understanding the anatomy of the creature.
Right, but it's entirely survival to be like, okay, I can use this sack to hold water, or I can use this. From a more harvesting than harvesting
Yeah, I
for
feel
my
like-
use as opposed to understanding how it was initially used.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I can see that.
In my opinion, I think it's more of survival as well.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and roll survival.
What does that fall underneath actually?
Survival, I think, is intelligence. No, it's not. It's wisdom.
Survival's wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go! I got a +3.
Yeah, so which one of you wants to roll for survival?
I just did it because
plus. Okay.
that's a 12 overall.
Yeah, with a 12 overall, you're trying to go in there and you're just not really familiar, or perhaps not familiar, but yeah, I guess you've just never quite been in enough dragon harvesting situations to be able to quite recognize which parts are which.
Well,
So
specifically green dragon or poison dragons, right? Because most of where I was from was going to be cold dragons.
yes, so yeah, you're poking around in there, and you don't necessarily think it's going to be much of a big help in extracting this acid gland, for lack of a better term.
Right.
So yeah, that's one failure.
Okay.
What else do you guys want to try? Any of your skills, as long as it makes sense.
I kind of want to do that too.
Well,
Or can you do you have to do different ones?
I prefer if you guys each try out different ones, but or unless you have like a different way to justify survival.
Insight falls
Geralt
under
will kill me if
wisdom?
we mess this up, so this is my very survival.
Okay, no. So I'm guessing maybe like insight,
Why would you?
or just like
So why insight necessarily?
just like maybe like, oh, maybe I've seen something like this in somewhere else, and maybe like now okay, so it should be here, or I know where this is just because I've seen something like this before. I don't know.
Insight's more for that would be more of investigation, I think, trying to figure out like what different things
Okay.
are.
Right,
Animal
I think
handling.
for you, I think for you, like your knowledge of finding parts in animals maybe would give you a benefit
So
in
would that be animal
knowing
handling?
the anatomy of. No,
Knowing the history of previous animals?
I'm not sure if that would be
No, because
survival or medicine.
no, that would definitely no, because I don't. Damn, this is tough.
Does Jarrett want to try anything while he thinks that over?
Yeah, Geralt's going to. Geralt knows like what parts are like obviously not acid glands, right? Like obvious things, right?
Yes. So
Okay, so Geralt's going to rip out the obvious not acid gland stuff using
so
strength.
yeah. So yeah, that could be like athletics.
Yes. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, just imagine like Earthmover's in there like carefully poking at things, and Gerald's like, "What are you doing? This is just tonsils. Get this out of here."
Yeah. So that's a 15 plus 4.
Nice. Yeah, you just rip it clean. You just start ripping things clean out, just like, nope. Can you live without this? Can you live without that? I don't know what this is. It's for hair. Wear a hat. Spend some time improving what's inside your head.
I don't get it.
It's from Legally Blonde, the musical.
Haven't seen that one yet.
The musical.
Okay, 1 success, 1 failure on the board.
If I'm proficient in something, what's that do for me?
Let's see who had your proficiency modifier.
What is
oh,
that?
okay.
So, hey, quick question. I am proficient in like so I'm a proficient in history and investigation, but those fall both under intelligence, and my modifier is -1 in intelligence. So how does that really work?
It would be a +2 overall because your proficiency is a +3.
Where is that?
I think I forgot to mark it on your character sheet, but for your level character, it's +3.
Okay. That's interesting how I'm proficient in a lot of like things that fall under the intelligence category, but yet my intelligence is so low.
I mean, that's actually can be a good strategy because you're covering up for your weaknesses.
Oh shit! All right. So then that gives me. You said so. That would be a +2, right?
Yes.
Or +3. Okay. Can I don't know.
I just realized.
I have no clue what to do. What's up?
I just realized that all of my athletics checks, I should be doing a +7, not a +4.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Could I do like a investigation check? No, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you can investigate, try to find what the right things to be poking at are.
So then it's a +2. Damn, I got a nat 1.
And with that, he's poking around and he bursts the acid gland.
Damn.
Riley, go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, good. That's pretty nice. 18.
Yeah, within 18, you just like see it coming, so you're able to jump out of the way.
Okay, good.
But unfortunately, you guys will not be able to retrieve that. But you can probably still harvest the head easily enough.
I am so sorry.
You filled me.
You ruined me.
But actually, that might be a good place to call it for tonight. It's already 11:30 here on the East Coast.
I think we're all on the East Coast.
Yes. But until next time, I've been your host and Dungeon Master, Drew, being joined by...
Earthmover.
And...
Geralt.
And...
Gordon Ramsay.
No.
What?
Can we try that again?
Wait, I'm sorry, what's happening?
Gordon Flay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Gordon Flay. I'm sorry. I wrote that on my sheet, Gordon Ramsay.
You fool.